Oh, we're fucking talking about it. But before that, we gotta prep the everything's gonna be okay little fella juice. Well, just as promised, we're gonna fucking talk about it. So let's fucking talk about it. This is why there should be an IQ test taken amongst parents before they squeeze a fucking child out. Like, I know who did it. That's the shitty part. I know who did it, and it tracks. It fits the bill. It was not yours truly. I'd have at least smashed that with a hammer. Good God. So we got the crossover pipe off the 6.5. And right here you guys can see how thinned out this thing is. I mean, it's we're lucky to make 6 pounds of boost, and that's just beating the ever-loving piss out of this thing. She doesn't really push a lot of air. Anyway, this thing struggles its dick off to make boost, and it smokes just as much from the crossover pipe as it do out the tailpipe. Now, if we look at our leaderboard here, we got the passenger side bolts. Okay, 3 out of 3, killed it. Driver side, 1 out of 3. Not technically, that's still a win. I'll still take that as a win because we're 4 out of 6. I graduated high school with worse odds than that. So what we're gonna do, I'll show you guys the manifolds here, and basically what I want to do is I just want to notch the side of it, kind of like a LB7 turbo horn, and then we'll clean up the back side of the manifold, get that to slide over it, and then we'll clamp it down. We're basically doing shitbox math on a shitbox because it's a shitbox. Now, I could pull the manifold off of this thing and do the manifold and do it the right way. Well, I already heated up one manifold bolt and the bolt had spun. The bolt itself didn't, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave that little guy alone. I'm done talking now, let's get to work. Got the old junkyard unit in, it's installed, got air in the tires, we got to get batteries in this thing. Then we're going to fire it up, see how it goes. Probably end up running it down the road, stick a GoPro on there, see if we can see a difference in boost. Before I had to absolutely floor it just to hit 5. It does have a manual wastegate on it, so before everybody comes at me, I was an OG with the 6.5s for a real long time. We did the junkyard crossover pipe because it's cheap. Could I put a performance one on it? Yep. But I know at some point or another I'm going to have to put heads on this. I'm going to have to do a head job on it. It's a 6.5 for crying out loud. Because I'm going to end up ramming boost down its throat. But it doesn't need to be performance. I got that. I got pretty much everything on this property. That right there, that is nothing more than just nostalgia and a daily driver. Alright, don't get me wrong, eventually we're gonna do some shit with it. We'll put proper exhaust on it. You guys have seen the hillbilly exhaust that I got on there. It breathes, it sounds good, that's all that matters. And now I have exhaust shooting to places that it should. So yeah, we're gonna drive it. I don't need balls ass performance out of it. I can't think. Oh yeah, this is not sketchy at all. Not at all. Well, we got that pesky PMD mounted, which I know being 6'5" and Mr. OG should have already had to. Look, it was on an extension harness, it was already ramped. I said that was not sketchy at all. Well, anyway, the thing was already rammed in the hole in the fender, so it was kind of getting airflow. First and foremost, I forgot that these little trucks make, those little baby turbos make little baby turbo noises. And it's nothing obnoxiously loud or overly loud, but it is enough to get somebody to turn their head and be like, that might be a turbo. And yes, you'd be right. Now, I'm also an advocate for, you know, these turbos, these stock turbos in these trucks. They ain't worth a fuck after 2,000 RPM. And that's very true. But I tell you what, when you go from not having boost at all to having boost, huge difference. Makes the world's difference. So we will end up probably throwing something on this that's a little more gooder, but anyway, we're making boost. Y'all saw that crossover pipe. Again, holy shit. Like, holy shit. Truck runs and drives so much better. The oil consumption is nowhere near what it used to be because, you know, it's just cooking itself and just butt chugging it basically. And it just, the truck sounds better, it drives better. It's we got our mileage back, which is really what matters. But I couldn't be happier with it. So, but that's our little update on the old 6 turtle here. So yeah, that's what I got. Take care, God bless, be good to one another, and we will see you on the next one, guys. See you.